spotlighting students and educators, sharing success stories, showcasing excellence. School Focus.
As the school year draws to a close, many students are gearing up for summer. By taking part in the Ed Out program, Gainesville Middle School and Sedley Elementary are learning fun, creative ideas outside. The idea for Ed Out stemmed from a meeting between the U.S. House of Representatives and various other agencies who have a vested interest in education and the well-being of today's youth. The USDA Forest Service, the American Recreation Coalition, and the National Wildlife Federation were among the agencies that created approximately 29 activities for nearly 500 4th and 7th graders to participate in at Ed Out.
Getting them outdoors to learn and be active was the main goal, but we wanted all the students to feel like they could be active doing things within their interest. Being active is not just physical activity related to physical education, it's related to all parts of our education.
The school's division's COPE team also created activities for students. COPE, which stands for Challenging Outdoor Personal Experiences, is a series of activities that encourage team building skills, decision-making skills, and unity. The goal of COPE is to help students better understand their own strengths and weaknesses so that they can be better people, know their own limits, and grow from them. The Wild Woozy was one of the COPE activities and a favorite for Gainesville Middle School 7th grader Caroline Rebeck.
You walk across the tightrope, holding onto a rope, and you try to get across without falling into the middle.
7th grader David Wagner enjoyed participating in Ed Out and especially the Wild Woozy.
The activities we did today were mostly involved with science and math, but it was tied in to outdoorsy stuff.
In this activity, students were blindfolded and forced to use senses other than sight to navigate their way along a rope through the forest. The U.S. Forestry Service led the group of students through the woods, overturning logs to see the various creatures who make their homes there, as well as observing the various trees growing in the forest. U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service asked students to use their art skills while drawing pictures of ducks. While working on their drawings, students learned about the importance of conservation and various different types of ducks, their habits, and migration patterns. For most students, the highlight of the Ed Out activities was a presentation by Reptile Wonders. Both 4th and 7th grade students were given the chance to meet and learn about various reptiles. Learning about reptiles is part of the 5th grade curriculum, so these 4th graders achieved another goal of Ed Out, gearing up for the upcoming school year. 4th grade teacher Susan Pytel appreciated this. She explained the importance of teaching students about the environment.
They're the ones who are going to have to grow up and take care of the environment.
4th grade teacher Nancy Towns felt honored that Sedley Elementary was chosen to participate in the school division's inaugural Ed Out event.
I think the activities have been wonderful. The kids are getting a good mix of the curriculum, things we studied throughout the year, and they're also getting outdoors and exercising and having fun.
4th grader Crystal Means enjoyed meeting the reptiles because she loves animals, but she also enjoyed playing Oh Dear, a game created by the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service.
There's one side of where there are homes and stuff and water and food, and then the other ones are the deer, and they have to go and get the food and stuff.
After several rounds of play, the students soon see that the students who are playing the role of the deer cannot always get the food, water, or habit that they need, a scenario that plays out in real life for many different kinds of animals.
It was surprising how many kids had not been outdoors to camp and to fish and to do some of the things that you kind of just take for granted that kids will have done. So it's important that they get out here and appreciate nature.
Becky Jaramillo, a NASA educator for the NASA Institute of Aerospace located at the Langley Research Center in Hampton, Virginia, led the students in a series of experiments teaching them about the electromagnetic spectrum, visible light, and how far away the moon is.
If nothing else, I want them to walk away thinking that science is amazing, that math is cool, and that they can indeed do anything that they want to do. The sky's no longer the limit. The universe is out there waiting to be discovered.
Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Stephen Waltz, visited many of the activities that students participated in.
I hope you had a great time today, and I hope you learned that there is a lot we can learn from being in the outside and all the outside has for us.
At the end of the day, the Undersecretary for the United States Department of Agriculture, Merrill Carroll, performed the honors of giving the oath for each student to become Junior Forest Rangers.
I give my pledge as a Junior Forest Ranger. I give my pledge
The school division hopes that the Ed Out event will encourage students to seek other outdoor learning opportunities with their family and friends during the summer. This is Joseph Long for School Focus.
He is a Black Vote Monitors.
PWCS TV.